You know, we're told all the time to be compassionate. But what if it's more than just a nice feeling? What if it's actually a path to a more meaningful life, not just for others, but for us too? Today, we're going to dive into how that simple act of caring can transform into a powerful sense of purpose.
And it really all starts with this question. It hits right at the heart of everything, doesn't it? This isn't just some philosophical thought exercise. It's a challenge we face every single day. In a world full of strangers, how do we treat people when we have absolutely no idea what silent battles they're fighting?
So, to really explore this, let's follow a young man named Alex on his morning commute. But today is different. Today, he makes a conscious choice to really see the people around him, to try and look past the surface and catch a glimpse of their hidden stories.
Even before he gets on the bus, he notices them. A man curled up against a wall, his cardboard sign saying more than words ever could. And nearby, a young person just staring blankly at their phone, wrestling with an economy that feels like it's locked them out.
Then, on the bus, the stories get even more personal. He sees a teenage girl, her hands shaking just a little bit as she puts on her makeup. And he realizes it's not just makeup, it's armor, a shield against whatever she's facing at school.
A few seats away, there's an elderly woman holding a faded photograph. Her grip is so tight, like she's holding on to the memory of a son she lost. It's this incredibly private grief, playing out right there in a public space. And then he spots her, a woman quietly twisting a plastic hospital bracelet around her wrist, over and over. She's just been given news that changed her life, and in that one small motion, you can just feel her whole world spinning. So just imagine for a second, if you knew the full story behind each of those faces, their hopes, their heartbreaks, would it change how you acted? Would you maybe offer a kind word, or even just a little more patience? Now let's flip it. What if you were the one holding that picture, or wearing that bracelet? What would you want? I'm guessing it wouldn't be pity. It would probably be just a little understanding, to be seen as a person, not a problem. And this brings us right to the core of it all. See, compassion isn't just some passive feeling. It's an active choice. It's purpose in motion. To really get this, we gotta see the difference. Sympathy is kind of distant, right? It's saying, I feel sorry for you. Empathy gets us closer. That's, I feel with you. But compassion is the game changer. That's the feeling that says, I am moved to help you. That's the key. Compassion is what turns feeling into doing. And that choice is more important now than ever. I mean, in a world that's so full of digital noise and where so many people feel isolated, these small acts of compassion are like the threads that stitch us back together. They remind us of our shared humanity. Now, you might think of compassion as a soft skill, but science tells a totally different story. It's actually a biological strength. We are literally hardwired to connect with each other. Let's take a look at how that works. Okay, so it comes down to these incredible things in our brain called mirror neurons. These cells are amazing. They don't just fire when we do something, they fire when we watch someone else do something. It's like our brain is simulating their experience, letting us feel a little piece of what they're feeling. It's the foundation for empathy. And the benefits of actually practicing this stuff? They are real, and they're proven. Being compassionate literally changes your body's chemistry. It lowers stress hormones like cortisol and boosts the good ones like oxytocin. That's the one that helps us bond. So what does that mean? Well, it means we become more resilient, we feel more connected, and we're more motivated to help others. It's not just good for the world, it is literally good for you. But what's really wild is that this isn't just a biological fact. It's a deep moral truth that humanity has understood for thousands of years, all across the globe. In Christianity, you have the famous line, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." In Islam, it's expressed this way, "None of you truly believes until he wishes for his brother what he wishes for himself." Judaism puts a powerful spin on it. What is hateful to you, do not do to your neighbor. And Buddhism says it so simply, treat others as you would treat yourself. See what's happening here? Different words, different cultures, thousands of years apart, but it's all the same core idea. Compassion is a universal language. Okay, so we've got the science, we've got the ancient wisdom, but what do we actually do with it? How do we take this huge idea and make it real in our own lives? Well, the good news is it starts small.
The whole journey can start with just asking yourself this one simple question every morning. It completely reframes your day, shifting your focus just a little bit away from yourself and onto others. And it's not about saving the world. It's about one small intentional act. So here's a practical challenge for you. Just pick one of these. Maybe you can help a neighbor carry their groceries. Or maybe you can just listen. Really listen to a friend's story without trying to fix it. The goal is just to choose one small thing and then notice how it feels, for them and for you. So we'll leave you with this to think about. Who in your world, at work, in your family, in your neighborhood, might be carrying a hidden story right now? And what is one simple step you can take this week to show them that you see them? Because that's how it works. That's how caring becomes purpose. One small, compassionate act at a time.